All right. So go ahead and find your nice tall seat. And you want to be to the end of your mat and then have your gliders out in front. So your gliders will be in close to your mat. And of course, if you don't have gliders, and then you're welcome to be anywhere you would like on your mat. Well, lift the rib cage nice and tall and wrap your hands around the back of your legs. Now, as you round your spine back, just a little bit forward. We're just warming up that space between those vertebrae. Let your touch your chest and take a deep. Then pull your heels in and lift up top. Then exhale, push your heels away and round back. Let your chin drop down. Then inhale, pull, lift up. Exhale, push away and round. Soften your chest. Let your forehead get heavy. Inhale, lift up tall. This time, as you push and round your spine back, really let those shoulders go, and then drop your right ear to your right shoulder. And roll your chin across and drop your left ear to your left shoulder. And then bring your chin back to center, pull against your legs, and lift up top. Find that nice tall spine. So your heels want to be in the center of your disc, and we'll bring our arms out front, and we'll hinge the torso back. That full length of our spine. We're just going to warm up our legs a little bit here. Slide your right heel out, but make sure you keep your knees soft, so don't lock your knee out. Then inhale, switch legs. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Light heels, exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Then bring both knees in. Lift your ribcage nice and tall. Here you'll push both heels away and round down. Then reach your arms out long and stretch everything from your fingertips to your toes. Now bring your arms straight up. Let your shoulders relax. Draw your right knee up. Now tuck your belly in tight so you feel your lower back reaching down into the floor. And then switch heels here without letting your core go and without letting your pelvis shift back and forth. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Keep your belly toned in. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Hold it. Exhale, switch. Inhale. And exhale. Bring both knees in. Reach your arms over the top of your head. Now sweep your arms forward. Look at the top of your knees. Now you're going to push your heels away as you round up. Lift up tall. Make sure you're all the way forward on your mat so that the gliders don't run into your mat, and then hinge forward with a long spine. So we're pressing down the back of our knees. We're lifting the sides of the waist, flexing the ankles in. Just feel that nice lengthening. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, draw your knees in, lift your ribcage tall. This time we'll fold our elbows. So we have that hinge back, space under the chin, lifting the sides of the waist. Slide your left heel out and turn your left shoulder towards your right knee. Chin is off the chest. Left shoulder to right knee. Inhale there. Exhale, lift, come up to center. Push your right heel, turn your right shoulder. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left. Inhale, lift. And exhale, right. Inhale, lift. Reach your arms up. Find that tall spine. Push both heels away. Inhale, reach out, lengthen. Stretch from fingertips to toes. And then draw your left knee in. Bring your arms straight up to the sky. Draw your belly button in toward your lower back. Now take your left arm and reach it over the top of your head. On your inhale, switch arms and legs. Exhale, switch. Pull your belly into the floor. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Hold that core. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale, both arms up. Knees come in. Reach your arms over the top. Sweep your arms forward. Tuck that belly. Look at your knees. Push your heels forward as you come up. Lift your rib cage. Flex your ankles. Press down the back of your knees. Hinge forward with a long spine. Try to press that space down behind the knees. Draw your toes towards your shins. Inhale, lift up tall. Bring your knees in. Again, fold your elbows. Lift that space into the chest. Push your right heel. Turn your right shoulder to your left heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left shoulder across. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right shoulder. Make sure you're hinged back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Inhale, lift. And exhale, left. Inhale, lift. Arms come up. Both heels push. We round. Inhale, reach over. Slide your right knee in. Tone into your belly space. Release your shoulders. Arms come up. Then that right arm reaches over your ear. Pull your belly button in. Keep your spine supported. Exhale, switch arms and legs. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Belly in. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Inhale. And exhale. Arms over the top. Knees come in. Sweep your arms forward. Tone your belly. Look at your knees. Push, round up, flex your ankles, press down that space behind the knees, long spine, hinge forward reach. One more inhale, then drop your elbows to the outside of your knees and relax your legs. Tug on your outer calves to pull your forehead closer to your shins and round your neck here. Just let it go. Inhale, lift up tall, reach your arms tall. Bring your right hand behind your back. Bring your left hand across your right leg. Lift your ribcage tall. Use your right fingertips to pull your right shoulder back. Press with the back of your left hand to bring your left shoulder across. Deep breath. Inhale, come through your center. Rotate to your left. Left fingertips behind, back of right hand, outside left leg. Use your left hand to pull your left shoulder back. Push with your right hand to bring your right shoulder across. Deep breath. Come back to your center, reach up top. Let your right hand drop to the right. Drop that right shoulder, reach your left arm over. Turn your left palm open, look underneath. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, sweep your left hand across. Inhale, left hand down, right arm up and over. Open your right palm, look under, try to open that space between the ribs. Inhale. Exhale, sweep your right hand across and come up top. Go ahead and bend your knees in, and we're going to flip it around. If you want to try a different pair, sometimes they get worn out on the bottom. So as you come to the back of your mat or front, wherever you're going, your knees are going to be on your mat, but your toes are going to be off, unless you're not using any disc, and then you'll just be on your mat as normal. So we're going to tuck our toes on the middle of the disc, and your hands are directly under your shoulders, and you turn your biceps to the front and lengthen your spine. So draw your belly in, because you don't want your rib cage dropping. You tone your belly, lengthen your spine. Shoulders pull back. And remember, any of these can be done on your forearms instead if you have issues with your wrist, right? So as we tuck the belly tight, you're just going to lift your knees maybe an inch or so off the floor. Now keep that core nice and tight. Slide your right foot back. Now slide your right knee in. Slide your left toe back. Slide your left knee in. Slide your right toe back. Draw it in. And same thing without the disc. You just extend single leg. Pull it in. Right toe back. Draw it in. Keep that core. Left toe back. Draw it in. Tap your knees to the floor. Take your shoulders back. Here we're going to move to those forearms. Give the wrists a break. Shoulders pull away. We're still long through our neck. Same knee position, right? We're going to tuck our toes. Lift your knees an inch or so. Now on your exhale, you'll push both toes back. Find that plank. Now bring just your right knee in. And then push your right toe back. Pull your left knee in. Push your left toe back. Pull your right knee in, and same thing without the disc. You just bring one knee in at a time. Left knee in, push it back. Right knee in, push it back. Left knee in, and push it back. Both knees in. Tap them down. Sit back and release. Take a deep breath. Maybe a little movement from side to side, releasing your lower back. Then reach your arms forward. Try to create that full length. Take a deep breath. And exhale it out. Then we'll come forward, lifting up off our knees. Pull your shoulders away. Bring your hands together behind your back. So your thumbs are facing your tailbone. A big shoulder roll. And then pull your elbows away from your back. Open and cross your chest. Really try to spread that space. Hold, inhale. And exhale. Then we'll release our arms down, release the shoulders. Here you're going to keep your knees as they are, but you're going to walk your hands forward. We're just going to work our hovers. You don't use your disc for this. If you do want to go from your toes, right, you can either have toes on your mat or on your disc. Shoulders over fingertips. Now we're going double cone hovers. So bend your elbows, come halfway down your hover, long neck, and then go down a little deeper. Now can you come just halfway up and then do a big push and lengthen your arms, right? Elbows in halfway, then the other half, then halfway up and push. Two more. Halfway down, brace your core, another half, halfway up, and push belly in tight, halfway down, then the other half, halfway up, and push. And then reach back, letting your chest get heavy, any movement through your upper body. As you come up, slide your hands back so you're in table again. We'll bring our toes back to our disc and our shoulders are up. So again, you're drawing that belly space in, right, to lengthen the lower back. Squeeze your glutes, engage your inner thighs. Make sure those biceps are turned forward. So turn your elbows, lengthen your arms, long neck. This time we lift both knees up. You slide your right toe back. Now take that right toe out to the side. Then pull it back out long and bring that knee in. Long neck, ready? Left leg out, left leg to the side, left leg back, left knee in. Right leg back, right leg to the side, right leg back, right knee in. Left leg back, left leg to the side, breathe. Left leg back, left knee in. Tap your knees down. Ha. Back to your forearms. So shoulders are back, plant your palms, spread your fingertips wide. Remember here, the weight is down on your forearms and your palms. You're not lifting your hands because then your elbows bone will dig into your mat and it's uncomfortable. So shoulders are back here, lengthen your spine. Again, we lift our knees and send those toes back. Brace your core. Now you're going to bring your right knee in and try to tuck it underneath your left and bring it toward your left elbow. So you're rotating your hips. Then send that right leg back. Left knee comes in toward right elbow. Drop your left hip, lift your right. Yeah, then send it back. Ready? Right knee in, turn. Push it away. Left knee in, turn. Push it away. Right knee and rotate. Push it away. Left knee and rotate. Push it away. Right knee and rotate. Push it away. Left knee and rotate. Push it away. Bring both knees in. Lower and down, sit back into your hips. Nice work. We love our gliders. Woohoo! Again, we'll come up off our knees. Take that full breath, reach to the sky. Then release the arms behind, big shoulder roll back. Draw away, open the chest. And release. So this time that double tap hovers, you're going wide arms. So think traditional push-up arms. Hands are probably wider than your mat. Then as you come forward, you line your chest up with your thumbs. Then tuck your belly in, keep that long spine. Ready, halfway down. Then the other half, halfway up and push. Halfway down and push and push. Bring it down, halfway, and push. One more. Down, halfway up, and push. Knees coming in. You can take them off your disc. We're going to shift our hips super wide. Bring our hands behind our back, and let your head rest. Let your chest get heavy. Breathe. Long inhales, soft exhales. Then we'll release the spine, bring it up, shoulders wide. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Nice work. All right, we're going to roll over to our side. We do not need your disc for this. So I'm on my right side. You can choose to be on your right or your left. Whatever working for you right now. Lost my center. There we go. So your lower arm is going to be extended out. If you have it all the way out, palm is up, or you can bend your elbow in and rest your head there. If you like that nice long neck position, if you do prop your head up, still find that long neck. Right, chin is off the chest. Draw your belly space in. Your top hand either up here to the sky, right here on that hip. That helps you notice whether you're rocking your hips, which we don't want to do, or fingertips in front when you need to catch your balance. Lift both legs up. Stretch your toes away. Now brace your core. Remember, you want to be off that lower hip bone. So tilt your hips ever so slightly forward to get off if you need to. Now you're going to take your top leg up and then turn your toes down. You're going to tap your big toe out in front twice. Then you're going to lift the toe up and you're going to tap it twice behind. And then lift from your heel, tap twice in front without rotating your hips or your rib cage, and then two behind. Lift, double tap. Lift, tap behind. Lift, tap in front. Lift, tap behind. Lift, tap in front. Lift, tap behind. One more. Lift, tap in front. Lift, tap behind. Take that top leg, lift it up. Now flex both ankles in what we call our frog feet, right? Toes out. Now brace your core again. You're going to try to double tap your lower heel toward your top heel. Ready? Squeeze it up, 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 release. Don't move your top leg. Ready? Squeeze up, 2, release. Frog feet, toes out. Squeeze up, 2, release. Squeeze up, 2, release. Squeeze that bottom leg up, up, release. Lift, lift, release. Squeeze up, 2, release. Up, 2, release. Squeeze, squeeze, release. Squeeze, 2, release. Squeeze, squeeze. You said inner thigh, release. Squeeze, squeeze. One more. Squeeze, 2, release both legs. Take that top leg and bend it, bringing your foot out in front. So try to plant it as close to your hip as you can. And then use that top hand to push that knee away from you. Press it out. Breathe into that space a little bit. Now you're going to bend your bottom leg so that bottom thigh now pulls into that front ankle. So we're going to feel that. Now take that top shoulder and drop it flat to the floor. All right, so now we're getting those rotators of the hip. Just breathe into that space. Try to really get that top shoulder completely flat. If you need more stretch, that bottom leg's going to pulling in against that top ankle, making it tighter. Don't forget to breathe. Then we'll slide our bottom leg out, release the top leg out, and roll over to your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Do some nice rock and roll motion from side to side through your lower back. And then we're going to flip right over to our other side. So you can just do a full rollover or a flip over. And again, that bottom arm either straight out, head rested on bicep, palm is up, folded elbow in, nice long neck, or prop it up with chin forward, long neck again. Top arm reaches up on the hip or in front of the hip. Brace your core. So belly button pulls in, but then try to lengthen the side to your waist. Then we'll lift those legs up. You'll take your top leg higher. Make sure you're off your hip bone. Big toes pointed down. Ready? Double tap in front. Lift the heel. Double tap behind. Lift the heel. Tap, tap, and lift. Tap, tap, and lift. To front. Hold your ribcage still. Try to keep those hips still. Behind, lift, front, lift, back, lift, toes front, lift from the heel, toes back, lift from the heel. Tap, tap, lift up, behind, and lift. To the front, and lift, behind. Last set, to front, and lift, to back, and lift. Flex your ankles, right duck or frog feet. Brace that top leg, it's not moving. Bottom heel squeezes up twice. Squeeze, squeeze, release. Squeeze, squeeze, release. Use that inner thigh, squeeze, squeeze, release. Exhale, lift, lift, release. Squeeze up, up, release. Try to stabilize that top leg, squeeze, squeeze, release. Squeeze, squeeze, release, squeeze, squeeze, release, squeeze, 2, release, squeeze, squeeze, release, squeeze, squeeze, release, up, up, release. Last one, squeeze, squeeze, release both legs. Right there. So we take that top leg, you bring it in front of your bottom hip. Bring it up as close to your hip as you can. And then your knee is going to push away. So push the knee away from you. Should feel that stretch in the back there. Good night. Now bend your bottom leg. Pull it against that top ankle. Right? So that's going to hold that ankle in place. Bend your bottom leg. Top knee straight up to the sky if you can. And then you drop that top shoulder flat to the floor. Right? So we get that stretch through that outer hip loops. Shoulders flat. Breathe. Then maybe slide that bottom knee up a little higher to get it tighter. Hold that stretch. And slide your bottom leg out, slide your top leg out. Roll over to your back. Hug your knees and rock and roll again. Then bring your hands behind your knees, tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine. Find your tall spine. So again, maybe you use your gliders. And remember, you want to scoot your tailbone all the way to the end of your mat. So when you bring your gliders in, they don't touch your mat. And we'll find that nice tall lift out of the rib cage. Again, heels want to be toward the center of your disc, and they want to be light. So as you put weight down in it, right, it causes that friction. The gliders don't slide. So you have to lift the weight away from them. So it's like a little, just a gentle touch. Lift the sides of your waist. Hand your torso back. Tone into your belly space. And exhale, do your regular roll down. Keep your heels in. Reach your arms over the top. So heels are in close. Feet down, and bring your toes to the floor. Now, as you press your hips up, you squeeze your glutes into your bridge pose. Shoulder blades are flat to the floor. You can keep your arms over the top of your head, but if that's uncomfortable, bring your arms up here. So you're going to lift the toes of your right foot. And then you're going to slide that right heel out, but you're going to keep your hip lifted up. So don't let your hip drop. Lift the hip. Then slide that right heel up. Then slide your left heel out. Hips, glutes engaged. Pull that heel in. Slide the right leg out. Squeeze, pull it in. Slide your left heel out. Squeeze, pull it in. Right heel out. Squeeze, pull it in. Left heel out. Squeeze, pull it in. Lower your tailbone down. Bring your arms parallel to your thighs. Look your knees. Brace your belly. Exhale, roll up. Lift your ribcage here. Hand your torso back. Take your right arm and reach it to the sky as you extend your right leg out, but keep your knees slightly bent. Lift the sides of your waist. Bring that right side back in. Make sure you don't lock your knee. Exhale, left side. Lift your ribcage, hinge back, release. Make sure you're hinged back. Hinge, hinge, back, back. Yeah, now slide right side and pull it in. Left side, pull it in. One more step. Right side, pull it in, and left side, and pull it in. Regular roll down, tuck, roll. Keep your knees in, shoulders flat. So again, arms over the top, arms up to the sky. Or if you're concerned about those hips moving, bring your hands right on your hips. Press off your feet, lift those hips tall. Lift your toes up so your heels are on your disc, or without the disc, right? Same motion. Left heel out. Pull, squeeze it in. Right heel out. Squeeze, pull it in. Left heel out. Squeeze, pull it in. Right heel out. Squeeze, pull it in. Left heel out. Squeeze, pull it in. Right heel out. Squeeze, pull it in. Tailbone down. Arms parallel to your thighs. Brace that core. Belly in, tailbone lengthen. Look at your knees. Roll up. Don't move your legs. Now we sit tall, and then we hinge back. So you feel that girdle wrap up. Space under the chin. Left side extends. Softness in the knee the whole time. Inhale in. Exhale right side. Inhale in. Exhale left. Inhale in. Exhale right. Inhale in and exhale left. And last one right. Extend it out. Pull it in. Grab your knees. Lift your rib cage. Hug squeeze. So reaching down, if you can grab the pinky toe side of your feet with your hands, go ahead and make that your grab. If you can't, then grab your ankles or reach around and grab your shins. Let your chin drop down. Now push your heels forward, keeping your spine rounded. Now press your toes toward the floor. So that pulls on the arms creates a greater length. Same thing if you're wrapping around and pull it and reaching around to your shins. Let your head and forehead go heavy. Feel that stretch move all the way up the spine. Lift your toes up. Release the arms. Lift up. Take a deep breath. Exhale, arms come forward. Flex those ankles again. Try to lift your heels off the floor. Without losing any of the length of your spine, hinge forward. Then a little deeper. Feel the lengthening of the hamstrings. Then we drop those elbows, let the forehead go, relax your legs. Round your spine up, bend your knees in. Here we're going to round forward. So make sure you take your feet off your disc, because you don't want to be rolling up and having them slide out from underneath. And we'll just let our heels reach to the floor, let your arms and head hang heavy. Now sway your whole body from side to side. Just letting all your joints loosen, head hang heavy. Bring your hands onto your knees, round your spine up. Pull your shoulders away. Take a deep breath. Let your shoulders go and release your arms. All right, so if you're not using disc, this squat to lunge series, right? It's the same as we'll use on our disc. You step the leg back, you rotate, you come forward, you step into a squat. Okay? If you do have your disc. All right, we're doing one side at a time. So if you are using disc, you're standing on one end of your mat and your discs go right behind your heels. Now, keep your left foot on the mat and bring your right foot to your disc. Take a deep breath in. Now, on your exhale, you're going to kind of sit into a squat so your inner thighs stay together. So bend both knees. Now slide that right leg back and deepen into a lunge. So that back knee is still bent, but your shoulders and hips are stacked. Now you reach your right arm forward and pull your left arm back, rotating your torso. So you challenge your balance with that rotation. Pull your left arm forward, pull your right knee in into that squat. So just slide it in. Yeah. Push that right leg back, shift your shoulders back. Send your left arm to the back, right arm forward, rotate your waist. Pull your left arm forward. So if you're not using your disc, you'll step that right foot all the way in, right? Send that right leg back, lift your rib cage. Pull your left arm back, rotate your waist, reach your right arm forward. Pull your left arm forward, pull your right knee in. Exhale, push right leg back. Rotate left arm back, right arm forward, look over left shoulder. Stack those shoulders, pull your left arm forward, pull your right knee in. Push your right leg backward, step it back, stack those shoulders, pull your left arm back, reach your right arm forward. Pull your left arm forward, pull your right knee in. Remember, light foot there so that glides. Push your right leg back, pull your left arm back, reach your right arm forward. Pull the left arm forward, pull your right knee in. Step your right foot and lift up top. Step it in first. Lift up, shake out your legs. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, shake, shake. Don't get me started singing, it's not good for you. Take a deep breath, inhale. Relax your shoulders off your ears, bring your arms forward. So again, if you're using this, now your right foot is on your mat, your left toes are in the middle of your disc. Right, and now if we put too much weight on that left leg, right, that glider doesn't go. So we lighten the weight, and it just slides. Right, nice and easy. Shoulders back, lifted hard. Ready? Bend both knees like you're in a squat. Send your left foot back. Now shoulders stack over hips. Left arm pulls forward, right arm reaches back, look to your right. Pull your right arm forward. So we're pressing off our right leg, lightening the left, bring it in. Slide your left foot back, sink. Left arm forward, right arm back. Pull your right arm forward, pull your left knee in, light. Push your left foot back, drop into your hips. Left arm forward, right arm back. Pull right arm forward, pull left knee in. Push left leg back, sink down. Left arm forward, right arm back. Pull right arm forward. So weight on your right leg, let that left leg loosen as it comes in. Push your left leg back, drop down. Left arm forward, right arm back. Pull right arm forward, pull left knee in. Left leg back, sink. Left arm forward, right arm back. Pull right arm forward, left knee in. One more time. Push left leg back, drop down. Rotate right arm back, look at it. Pull right arm forward, pull left knee. Step your left foot and press. Shake, shake, shake. Good work. So toughies, aren't they? So we'll go back to our ragdoll. We're softening all our joints as we work our rib cage toward the floor. Let your head hang heavy. And breathe. Then go ahead and walk your hands forward. Bring your left knee down to the floor. And then move your hands a little to the left so you can step your right foot forward. Then walk your hands forward, sending your left hip forward. Now press down the top of your left foot so you take some weight off the knee. You should feel a stretch up through those hip flexors into that quad. If your hands don't reach here, bring your right hand to your right thigh. Now, drop the left knee down, bring both hands to your right thigh, lift your heart forward. Now send your hips further forward and reach your shoulders back. Now take your right hand up to the sky and reach it over to your left. Your left hand remains on that right thigh, keeping it even, nice and centered. Then release your right hand. Bring it back to the inside of your right foot. Shift your hips back. Kick your right leg back. So move your hands to the right, and then you kick your left leg forward. And then you walk your hands forward, curl those left toes. So now the front of your right hip is reaching forward. And again, you can bring your left hand onto your thigh if that's a better spot for you. Press the top of your right foot down. You might lift the knee, but you don't have to. But you want to feel that stretch through the front of the hip. Then let that right knee rest. Bring both hands to your left thigh. Lift your heart forward. Send your hips further forward. Make sure your left knee is over your ankle. Now reach your shoulders back. Should feel that deeper into the front of that right hip. Keep your right hand on your left thigh. Keep your left hand to the sky. That left palm is going to reach over to your right. At the same time, to make sure you don't collapse through that knee, that right hand holds that leg still. And release back to your center. Move your hands to your right. So in front of your right knee, shift your hips back so you can kick your left leg around. And then shift your hips from side to side. All right. We're going to move back into our plank position. So again, your knees will be toward the end of your mat. And remember, you can always fold your mat up, and then you have a double knee cushion. And again, if you're not using gliders, you can just be on your mat in your full position again. So we're going to have our fingertips spread wide, shoulders back, tuck your toes, brace your core, belly button in, engage your glutes, knees lift, and then we just push into a plank. Tone your belly, lengthen your spine, chin up your chest, hold inhale. Now you're going to take your right leg, you're going to rotate it under your left, and then reach your left hand to the sky for a side plank. Look up. Plant your feet, then bring your right leg behind and rotate your torso forward. Now rotate your left foot under, and then you drop both feet to the left. Your right arm reaches out, and then you send your left leg back and turn your torso forward. Nice. Now, if you're doing hovers from your knees, pull your knees in. Tone your belly. Elbows hug your ribs. Push straight up. Breathe, inhale. One more time. Elbows in. Push straight up. Press into your down dog. So with gliders, you pull your toes in, and then you push your heels down. Look back. Breathe, inhale. Then we bend our knees, tap them back down to the mat. All right, so that's the series. You ready? Shoulders back, tone your belly, knees up, toes to plank. Left foot crosses under right, you drop your feet, you reach your right arm up. Left foot tucks back under, you rotate back to your plank. You rotate your right hip under your left, reach your left hand up, plant your feet, right foot behind, rotate. So make sure you rotate both feet. Brace your core, inhale, knees or toes here, elbows in, push up, bring your knees in if you like, elbows in, and push. Find your plank, ready, down dog. Lift those hips, drop your heels, let your chest reach through. Breathe, inhale. Lift your heels, tap your knees down. Right, and every time we come back here, if you need a wrist stretch, just do your wrist flip over, right? Shoulders away, plant your palms, tone your belly, push back into your right foot under left, turn your feet, both hips, left arm to the sky. Right foot behind left, rotate back to center. Left foot under right, rotate your hips, right arm up. So we're turning both feet, stacking those hips, left foot behind, rotate to plank. 2 hovers, right? So you can just bring your knees in if you like. Elbows in, push, elbows in, push. Down dog. Lift the hips, reach the chest through, tone the belly. We got one more set. Take a deep breath. Lift your heels, tap your knees. Again, you have a breath here, so you can flip your wrist over to stretch them out if you like. Palms are up, leaning toward your knees. And then we come back into that nice strong table, tone the belly, push to the right. Here we go. Left foot under right, reach right hand up, rotate both hips even. Left foot behind, rotate to plank. Right foot under left, left arm to the sky, look up. Right foot behind, rotate to plank. We got 2 hovers, knees or toes, elbows, and we push, and elbows, and we push. And then we lift the hips, and down dog. Breathe in. And exhale. And then tap your knees down. So you are rotating your hips without rotating your ankles. Right, so watch this. Right, so you were going here, rotating this one, but you weren't rotating this one. So you want to rotate both feet so your hips are now stacked up. Does that make sense? Sit back in that child's pose. Nice place here to stretch your wrists, right? So you can press back your hands together, reverse prayer hands. Let your head rest on your thumbs. Shift into your tailbone. Add any movement that feels nice. Take a long breath. Let it go. All right, we're going to do some spinal rotation from down on our bellies. So you don't need your disc. You can just come down. And then you're going to take your arms out front. I'll just adjust myself so you guys can actually see me. So arms are out front, but you want to start with elbows bent and your fingertips on the floor, so that when you lift your elbows up, you then extend your elbows, but they're not locked, right? They have a little softness. So first, lying on your belly, take your belly button, pull it into your rib cage, and then press off your fingertips and look forward towards your hands. So again, we're just doing one side at a time. You're going to keep your right hand planted. You're going to lift your right leg up, and you're going to reach your left arm over your ear. Now your thumb is up on that left hand, and your thumb is going to stay up as you sweep back. Open palm reaches toward that back ankle. So now it's your right leg coming in with left arm. Thumb up on the hand. Right leg, left arm. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, sweep back, same side. Inhale, reach forward. Your chest should be lifted. Ready? Right leg, left arm. And reach forward. Exhale, sweep. See if you can pull that right leg up off the floor. Inhale, reach forward. Same side each time. Left leg, right arm. Inhale, reach forward. Left. Reach back. Reach forward. One more. Try and reach back. Inhale, forward. Lower down. Breathe. Deep breath. Exhale. So again, we have our tented fingertips up front, elbows start back. Then you use your fingertips to help lift your ribcage. So now we're looking forward to our thumbs and the top of our ribcage is lifted. Take your left leg up, reach your right arm over your ear, keep your thumb up. Ready, sweep back towards your left toes, rotating your torso, then reach forward. Exhale, sweep back, reach. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, sweep back, reach. Inhale, forward. Exhale, sweep back, reach. Inhale, forward. Exhale, sweep back, reach. Inhale, forward. So that right shoulder is going to rotate up. Reach forward one more time. Sweep back, reach. Inhale, forward. Lower it all down. Go ahead and fold your elbows and windshield wiper your legs. So we're going to do one more set there. It's going to be alternating sides, and I'll give you that opportunity to lift both sides of the body in between each one. Just for fun, people. Take a deep breath and let it go. Drop the tops of your feet. Bring those tented fingertips up front. Pull your belly button in. Engage your glutes. Lift your rib cage, right? Supported with those hands, shoulders back, looking forward. Yeah. So now take your left arm, right leg up. Sweep back. Now can your right hand come off the floor? And then rotate that arm forward, release down. Right arm, left leg up. Sweep back. Can your left arm reach to your ear? Reach forward, lower down. Left arm, right leg. Open palm, sweep back. Can your right arm reach to your ear? Sweep forward, breathe, release down. Exhale, right arm, left leg. Inhale, reach back, lifting left arm if you can. Exhale, forward, inhale, down. Exhale, left arm, right leg. Inhale, sweep back, maybe reaching right arm forward. Lengthen forward, exhale, inhale, release. One more set. Right arm, left leg. Sweep back, reach, maybe left arm lifts. Both arms forward, lower down. Left arm, right leg. Sweep back, reach, maybe right arm up. Reach forward, lower down, last one. Right arm left, sweep back, reach, maybe left arm up. Sweep forward, lower down. Ooh, beautiful. Bend your knees, windshield wipers. So those lateral muscles of the back, right? That's where we're working. Those muscles that you'll be using as you rake your leaves. It'll be conditioned for you. Take a deep breath. And let it go. Move your hands in alongside your ribs. Draw your belly away from the floor. Push. Walk your knees forward. Bring your hips around. So if you want to use your disc for your stretch, you're welcome to. You really only need one, but. So we'll sit up tall with knees bent in. You'll keep your right leg in and extend your left leg out. And then you pull that right knee in as close as you can and lift your heart down. So right knee in, left leg out. Tall through your spine in here. Then you'll lift that right foot up and you're going to bring it across your left thigh. Then you're going to wrap your arms around your right leg. So try to grab opposite elbows. Now lift that leg up and pull it into your chest and then lift your spine tall in toward that leg. Nice deep breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale again, can you pull it in a little closer? And maybe pull it a little over toward your left. But still lifting the heart, bringing the knee in close. Then start bending your left knee in. Release your hands behind and lift your heart up tall here. Now we let that right knee drop out to the side and the waist gets tall. Maybe you lift your left toes to nudge into that space a little deeper and maybe add a little movement from side to side. So remember, your lower back space is lifting up, reaching forward, right? So we have a tall spine and then that movement. Breathe in. Slide your left leg out, bring your right knee across. Bring your left elbow around your right knee. Push and turn, loop over your right shoulder. Open up that spine, deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Come back through your center. Both legs out. Give them a shake. Nice. Then we'll draw the left knee in, reach around to the shin. Pull against that shin and lift your ribcage super tall. Left leg up. I'm mirroring. Okay. Lift up tall, breathe in. Lift that left foot up and you bring it over your right leg. And then you wrap your arms around shin and thigh, maybe grab opposite elbows. And then you lift the leg up, pull it in close to your heart. Now lift your back in toward your leg. Nice and tall. And just feel this nice and deep into that glute space. If anyone needs piriformis release, this is a good stretch for that. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Now see if you can nudge that knee a little over to your right. Right, so we feel that more external rotator. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Then we release first bend your right leg in. Release the knee, move your hands back. Now we let that left knee drop open. Use your hands behind to lift your ribcage in toward your leg. Lower back space is lifting, reaching forward, knees into whatever degree that you can get a nice deep stretch without straining anything. And if you want to lift those right toes up to add a little more nudge out of the hip,
Try to bring your ankle onto your thigh if you can and let the knee drop out to the side. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. Send that right leg out, cross your left knee over. Keep your left hand behind, bring your right elbow around. Push with your right elbow over your left shoulder and lift your spine tall. Just breathe into that new space you're creating. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, release. Find any seat that you like. Take a deep breath, reach to the sky. Now take your right fingertips and bring them to your left shoulder blade. Grab your right elbow with your left hand and lift that elbow up. Now, if this isn't good for your shoulder, you bring the elbow across here instead. Ready? Lift the elbow up, lift out of your chin. So it feels like the back of your head is pressing against that right forearm. Now push your right elbow to the right, but use your left hand to pull it over to the left. So we get that side body stretch too. Turn and look to your right. So triceps and obliques. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, release to center. Let it all go. Super good. Inhale, fill it up. Left fingertips to right shoulder blade. Right hand takes the left elbow, and again, if that bothers it, you bring it across here. You lift the elbow up toward the sky, lift the sides of the waist, and then you press the back of your head, lifting your chin. Now, push your left elbow to the left. Now, use your right hand to pull that left side to your right. Pull to your right. Look under your left elbow. Breathe into that space, inhale. So you're still pushing that left elbow away from the hand. Push your left elbow out, you're on the right side. Yeah, but then you push it against your fingertips. Then come back to your center and release. Take your hands forward. Palms are facing away from you, thumbs down. Just push forward and round your spine back, dropping your chin to your chest. Then lift your spine tall, hinge forward, dropping your fingertips, and let your forehead reach toward the floor. So this is another nice place for disc, right? So you can just let those fingertips slide. Maybe you do a little shifting out of your hips and ribs, but lengthening through the fingertips, letting your forehead get heavy. Breathe in. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, draw your spine up. Find your tall seat, take a full breath. And let it go. Nice work, everyone. Thanks for playing with our glider toys with me.